Hi there, I'm Construction Gamer and this is Metropolis on City Skylines. This is going to be episode number 6 in the series, and in this episode I would like to get a bakery built and maybe do a couple of other things around the city as well. Since the last episode I have been a little bit busy off camera. I've built this farm here. Well, I was going to say a small farm, but I think for a vanilla farm it is actually quite big, judging by the amount of traffic that's been generated, but it has settled down a little bit now. It was a lot busier before, but it's still quite busy. Because for the last couple of years I've been playing with mods. I've been using the Industries Rebalance mod, which completely changes how industries work, but it seems to be operating okay now. It is quite big for a vanilla farm, I think, but I have in previous builds built bigger, so I'm going to keep it, I think, around this. I was hoping to plant trees around it, but it does get rid of some of the fertile ground, so just trying to put a few trees in just to make it look a little bit better, because I'm used to building and in this neck of the woods in the UK having small farms with lots of little fields all kind of dotted around, not just huge big fields. So I'm trying to go for that look, even though this isn't based on any particular country or anything. I'm just building what I want, what I like the look of, basically. So for the actual bakery we do need a flour mill first, and the flour mill has to be within the zoned farm area, so it should be somewhere there. I've already clicked on it. Yeah, it does have to be in a zoned farm area, so I'm just going to put it in here. Yeah, like that. And I think I might put one small, maybe no, I'll put a large silo onto it, because it obviously needs crops to make the flour, and it's going to want some water as well. So let's get that hooked up. Now I've put this farm in here, and I know it looks like it's a bit close to the densely populated or densely zoned part of the city, but I've started to sort of work out how I want the city to look. So I think anything within this sort of road is going to be dense, and then coming out it's all going to be low density. So all this, I think, might get a little bit of low density zoning in there, and then anything on this side of the motorway is going to be high density again, just so it doesn't just go high density nothing, so it is just kind of smoothed out or feathered out to low density, so it doesn't just look like a farm's been plonked in the middle of a city centre. We don't want that. I also built this ring road as well, just to come to the new freight rail depot that's here, but again, this is just temporary, just to get kind of access to the farm more than anything, just to speed the produce away and produce in if it's needed. So I was thinking I would have liked the actual factory to be around here. What we got? So we got the bakery, but it is quite far away from the actual source of what it needs, because it needs animal products, crops, and flour. I could put some warehouses in, I guess, but I just don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm just not happy with this area being so high, so much industry in it, so much zoned industry. I think it just looks a bit tatty, and I do have quite a lot of zoned areas, so I think I'd like to make this area look a little bit nicer. So let's just see. I mean, we do have access to this bypass, which eventually might be upgraded to dual carriageway or something, but don't know yet. Depends how busy it gets, but it's going to define anyway the city, the densely zoned to the low dense zoned. So I think I am actually going to put the food factory or the bakery in here actually. That will just sit right there, and if just pause it a minute, get rid of some of this. Now we're going to need, what are we going to need? We're going to need something. I can put a silo in here, and actually let's get rid of some of this zoning as well. So produce is going to arrive from this direction. So I think we'll get rid of some of this as well. And no, leave that. Just trying to judge the flow of the produce. So we've got a one-way system there actually. Let's reverse it. No, let's not. Let's upgrade that just to a normal. Get rid of that. Because it's not that busy around here anyway. I don't know why I'm bothered with that one-way system. I don't think it needs it. If we get rid of that road, get rid of the zoning in here. And then basically what we want is 2 warehouses. So we want one for animal products and the other for flour, and then the crops, the grain goes in there, and obviously that comes out hopefully, and then the produce gets produced. And do we want another warehouse? Possibly for unique factory products. Let's give that a whirl anyway, and just get rid of that little bit there. I think I'll keep that industry there, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Maybe replace this as well. But we do have, hopefully the traffic coming from the farm to the food factory will bypass the city centre and use this road here, maybe. But I've got to do something around here eventually anyway, just to make it look a little bit better than it currently is. But yeah, I just wanted to make this look a little bit better around here. Wasn't quite happy. Also, what we can actually do, is this just a standard fishing harbour? Let's pause the game again. I've broken the line, so I've just noticed that we've unlocked the tuna fishing, which I assume is going to be maybe worth more, I don't know, or better yield or something. So we've got tuna fishing harbour, which we can just chuck in there. Has that gone straight to the road? Yeah, so that's fine. And then this obviously needs to be hooked up, and we've got a good supply of tuna around here. Yeah, we need to put our route in, so let's just go down the river. It's quite busy here actually with fishing boats and whatnot. I think maybe a little bit further. We'll take a look anyway and then come back to it if we need to. Just trying to maximise the efficiency of the route. Just chuck that in there. Unpause the game. Speed up the game a little bit. Oh, we've got nice big fishing boats as well. That's pretty cool. So if we're just going to click on that and then just going to wait for him to see what he does and how much he gets filled up before he comes back. So that's 92%. So we do just need to move it a little bit more. Not too much, just a little bit, just to get that extra 8% of the tuna, because we want it to come back full. Something like that. That's better. That should definitely give us 100% as the boats go zipping round. Yeah, he has to go around him like that. Well, let's bring that back up. Yeah, that's all fine. It is. Yeah, it's getting quite busy around here. So are you going to put out a boat? Yeah, you are. Yeah, that looks quite cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I do like how it's got all different fishing boats. It just adds to the variety of the waterfront. Now you haven't got not enough workers. Why? Unemployment was quite high. It says 16% unemployment. Have we got public transport coming out here? I don't think we do. Yeah, we've got the metro. I'm not going to put a station in there, I don't think. What are we looking like for public transport actually? So let's look at the buses. Yeah, we've got this coastliner which goes to the station and then comes down to this kind of wharf, this front area that I've built. is it going to make me put in a bus? So what I'm going to do then, extend that road out, bring that in to meet it, and then just put, I mean, we can always extend the bus route out further, I guess, but yeah, that should be within walking distance, but unemployment, like we just said, is 16%, so that's quite high, so there should be loads of workers. So I guess if we just put a bus stop in here, just one there, just for the bus to turn around, then to the metro, yeah, that is pretty close, and then where does this need to go? Here? Yeah, I need to change that colour of that bus route just a little bit lighter. Yeah, I don't want to increase the population too much. Let's just get rid of that. I know I have built the farm, so that's quite a lot of jobs. And how many jobs have we got in here? Workplace is 38. Doesn't actually say if it's full or not. Do I need another one of them? That's got no flour in it yet. How many trucks have you sent out? You sent out 3. Does this say how many works it's got actually? Yeah, wow. Okay, yeah, that's 1,000. So that's probably where all the employees are going. To there. It's that to me is a small farm, but it's creating a lot of jobs apparently. Never mind. So I guess we are going to have to increase the population. Yeah, that one. Maybe actually we'll do a little bit of oh no, got rid of that road. What's that supposed to be? Is that a two-way road, one-way road? It is just a two-way road. Right, get that to, that wants to be on the ground, like on the ground, like that. And then I guess if we just finish off that like that, and then I don't want the suburbs to be on like on a grid, but at the same time I don't want it to look weird. So if we do that, and then hopefully these roads won't get too busy, something like that I guess, and then we'll have some cul-de-sacs like that and like that. We can put some in here as well actually. Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. Put that into there, and I think I will just put that across, straight across. Where's the power? So if we come with power from here, put that into there, and then get rid of these power lines because they're in the way. What are we looking like for school? So education probably need some of that. High school, yeah, it's all centered around there, isn't it? So we do actually need some more high schools around here. Right, so I think that just needs to be a dual carriageway anyway. It doesn't need to be 6 lane, does it? So if we get the high school like that, and then something, what we're looking for, park, basketball court, put this zone in here. So this is going to be high density anyway, as is that, and then this is all going to be, actually what's healthcare should be okay, that's fine. I'll just put in a little dog park, I think. Actually no, this wants put a playground next to the elementary school, and that should be enough. Maybe a dog park on the end here where the motorway is. Yeah, because the actual demand, residential demand isn't that high, and the industrial demand is still really quite high, so maybe increase the population a little bit, and at least we can start on this suburban area just to get the base of what it's going to look like when it's all finished. I think that wants to be commercial, apart from around the back there, and then all this just wants to be low density residential, like that. Hopefully it won't look too odd, and we need some pavements in just to connect that up. Can I put one in there? Will that connect? Yes, it will. That's good. And just get that connected up as well. Anything else? Maybe connect that up. So we've got this bus here. I think we'll actually bring this bus into the suburbs. So this goes to the farm to get workers to the farming area, but I think we'll have a stop there in that suburban area. That's fine. Get rid of all this thing. And what's this? This is Kent Hills, is it? Just thinking about this bus setup that yeah, we haven't named hardly any of them. That's red, and that's, I'm not going to rename the suburb or the district. I'll just let it decide what the name is. So that's Kent Hills. That's fine. You haven't got any power because you've tried to build away from where there is actually power. Do they need water as well? No, that's all fine. So should have everything. I've got a police and fire there, which is in range of the farm, which is all fine. That's busy, which isn't fine. But I do want to upgrade some of these roads. So this is a main road, definitely. Get rid of some of this parking. Yeah, that's going to be a main road as well. Upgrade that. And then these are just side streets, so they don't really need to be tree lined. Just grass verges will suffice, like that. I think, oh, I can't upgrade this road. Fantastic. Right, let's move this then over here, and then just upgrade this this road. No, we're not going to upgrade it. Like, chuck that out the way. Upgrade this little bit of road. That's on a funny angle. No, we don't want that. Put that into there, like that. Bit of a curve, and then straight, and yeah, that'll do. And then I want to put this back where it was actually, just to maximise. And then I think around the edge of it we will put in a little bit of fencing. We don't want any guides, we just, no guides. So round the back, just make it look a little bit more interesting. That's if we can actually, right, so from about there to there, and then hopefully that'll let me do that, and then just a little bit of fence to there. That's, yeah, makes it look like one kind of school building area type thing. And I want to do the same with the basketball court. I want it to look as if this is a sports field for the school. So put a little bit of fence around there, and then some trees later on maybe. Yeah, we'll put some high density there, and then it doesn't, yeah, I think it's a shame there isn't medium density. There's either high density or low, which is a bit of a shame. But I think if we put in some, actually, yeah, because we've got quite a big industrial demand, if we put in offices and then just don't want the transition from high density to low density to be so abrupt. So, but I think if we use offices which have the potential to be really tall, that's not what we want. Right, okay, we're not using offices then. Use a bit of that. Maybe high density. We'll see what that looks like when it rebuilds. Maybe be a little less abrupt. But we will see. We just want a nice, even distribution, really, of that. So right, we'll upgrade that bit of road as well. Yeah, I mean, I haven't, since the last episode, I've built that farm, but the population's gone up to 42,000, and that's without me really doing anything at all. It's just kind of filled out. It is, I mean, this area here really is well built up now and is all high density. Let's just see, is this looking, this looks a little bit better, I think. Yeah, the transition's a bit better with the commercial. Are they low density? Yeah, that's low density, so that looks fine. Put that into there like that, and then I think that should, with a bit of tree planting, that shouldn't look too bad. And we can extend some of the suburb out as well into this area, because we're not gonna make the farm any bigger, because I think it's big enough. So we can use some of the fertile land for suburbs, and we just want path. Turn the guides back on. Everything except road guides, like that. Get that hooked up. That's all fine. That's fine. I know we haven't got much demand for residential, but we'll put some in anyway. Like so, and they're going to want some trees planting because they are really close, I think, to the motorway. I think I might extend this out around here at some stage. Actually, we need to think about a junction as well for this approach, so we need to bear with that in mind as well later on. Just fill out those little spaces there. Yeah, and that. Yeah, so looking at it, it's not, the graduations are not too bad, I don't think. I'm pleased with that. Let's see, have they stopped moaning about employment? I think they have. I think I want to upgrade that road to just a normal road, just where there's a bus stop, because sometimes the industrial road really doesn't define the bus stop. I'm not sure if there's a pull-in for the bus stop, so we'll put that in there. So they've got access to public transport anyway, so they should be happy. And that's all bubbling along. That still hasn't got much flour. I think maybe it is a little bit far away, and that's not being used at all. You know what? I've never had one of these. Let's empty it. I've never had a unique factory warehouse that's actually filled up, even 50%. But I guess it's not too bad actually, because the bakery rather, has access to the cargo train terminal anyway. It's really close, so it doesn't really matter too much. How many trucks has it sent out? None, because we haven't got enough crops either. Why haven't you got enough crops? Oh, that's what it should send out. I mean, all the freight trucks are in use, which is a problem, but there's still, might send out a freight truck. Maybe we need another one of them, possibly, because actually flour it doesn't seem to be too bothered about. No, just we've had to delivery then, so one tractor, one delivery does enough, but it should be okay. It's not ideal, and that's all delivering its stuff locally, which is good. That's fine. That was supposed to be emptied. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that, and I think we'll just put the industry back in about there. That's all fine. So there we are. We've got the bakery in anyway. We've done a little bit of the suburbs. I think we're getting an idea now of how I want the city to look. So this area here is all going to be suburbs, and this, you can see the trying to get the graduation in eventually, but I think I'll leave you with the farm because I'm quite pleased with how that's looking. For a vanilla farm, it's not too bad. I'm going to leave it there for today and say until next time, bye bye.